Hey guys, Nicole here with Obscure Reptiles and Caging, and today we're doing a reptile room tour with an update. So let's get started. Hey guys, so we've changed a few things up here. We've upgraded, we're doing things a little bit differently, and we got some things that actually help out a lot. So I wanted to show you guys what we've been doing. We've also switched things around, we've added some things, so it's just a little update on our last video. Alright, now we've got you flipped around. We'll start with this. Not only do we have these little awesome cameras that are you can set them to be motion activated, you can control them from far away. We've got these throughout the room so we can keep an eye on things. We've got this one trained on the Ackies. Right down here we've got Dart, and fingers crossed we've got a female up here that's been digging, and down here these are some of our holdbacks from about a year and a half ago. One of the females has been digging and basking in the warm spot, so hopefully we're going to have some nice red Ackie eggs for you guys. I wish these guys were out. They're super nice dark reds. You can see a tail right there. It's a little bit late in the day, so most of them are asleep. What we've done, we have another hatchling rack. I got to add some heat tape still to the bottom of it. This one's empty right now, but it's in backup. We won't need it this year, but next year we should. Everything you see on here has a tag on it. There is a baby inside. We're probably not going to need to use this second rack this season, but next season we definitely will. Anything you guys see with a black tag, we try to keep them towards the top. They're already sold, but we do have a few things available, like some phantoms, Mojave, blue-eyed Lucy, a couple albino pieds, and a female pied. I believe all that's left. Let's see. Let's see if I can catch one. We just fed everyone yesterday. Here's one of the girls. But we've got quite a few. If you guys are interested in anything, just shoot me a message. You can also go on our website, Twisted Reptiles. But these are all our younger babies. We've got more in the incubator hatching starting next week. And these are our adult ball pythons. We've actually got a mom who, she might have laid today. Let's see. Nope, not yet. I'll zoom in so we don't bother her too much. But as you can see, her ridge back, the way she's sitting, I wouldn't be surprised if she had her eggs tonight probably. We've got a couple others still waiting to lay. But our 41 quarts, these are all adults. And we also have a couple of grow outs in these 28 quarts pushed to the back as well. One of the really awesome new things that we've just started, we went and got these nice little business cards printed up, just as regular business cards, but on the back we went and put and made tags. So basically self-explanatory, what the morph the snake is, the gender, when to hatch. We're giving everyone ID numbers just to make it a little less complicated so we know exactly what baby's which. We write down how many meals they're having, and when somebody purchases we can write their name down that way, because for example that's what we were doing before, which has worked and is working, but I thought that these look a little bit more professional, and we found these ID tags that the cards slide into, and this will actually clip on, so when we're switching bins for any reason you can just unclip it, put it on the new bin, and this way we keep everything a little bit more, even better organized. We also moved a few things over here, but first this is Halo, the Eyeless Boa we have. She thinks we can't see her, she hides in this all the time. And they're probably all asleep because these guys are on a different schedule, but these are some of the baby Ackie monitors that we have. We've also got all the bugs over here, superworms, mealworms, dubias, and crickets. The incubator that's been sitting behind, we've got an extra rack for quarantine if and when we ever get adults in. And this right here is a brand new rack that we built, and this is the one that was behind me but now we've got it over here because a lot of these guys are going to be ready to switch to 28 quart soon. And the way we design these racks is you can fit two 12 side by side, or you can take a 28 quart, turn it sideways and slide it in. So we've also got a couple of holdbacks from the 6 quart bins over there that will be up to the 12, and a couple of these guys that will be swapped into 28 quarts turned sideways, and we thought it'd be nice to put them side by side over here. I've also had a few people ask, what is this? This is a HEPA filtered air filter. So it just keeps the air in here circulating, keeps the air going nice and clean. We've got our obnoxious air conditioner, which luckily is off right now. And we could take a peek in the incubator. It will get a little loud once we open it up. So this is our, not this one, this clutch will be the next to hatch from our blue-eyed Lucy female. We're waiting on them to pip. Before they hatch, sometimes they deflate a little bit. These guys are set to hatch actually in about 2 days. So we're hoping to catch right on the day when they start to pip, so we can do an egg cutting video for you guys. That way you guys could see there are two normal different options. You can use a razor or you can use small scissors. We have both. These are just our Eyeless Boas. They're normally hiding under there. We just recently started using the heating panels. They're the only ones that have the heat panels. They're okay. They're a little bit hard to dial in perfectly, I think, compared to the heat tape. I think I'm still a fan of the heat tape, but we got the opportunity to get these to try them out. So normally what we do with the bearded dragons is we keep them on a night schedule. So what we actually do is we have them on, everyone in this room turns off around 6-ish, and those guys turn on a minute later, and so they're on from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. and the rest of everything is 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So the reason we do that is we find it very difficult for our air conditioner to keep up with this entire room with all the heat that's being put off. So the bearded dragons were just the easiest to switch. So we've got them on at night, and we put those blackout curtains on there so it's nice and dark and they can sleep still, and they don't know, because we did it slowly over a period of time, switch them over to that night cycle. Works really good because then we could spend more time with them instead of having to worry about doing everything first thing in the morning. Once we get home from work later at night, we can actually do stuff with them. This is one of the girls. This is one of the girls who might be having eggs soon. And one last really cool thing I wanted to show you guys is, so because we don't have like a rinse tub or anything like that, we just have a normal sink. I found this little adapter that's screwed up into the faucet and it swivels. So what you do is you can just turn on the water, and it's hooked up to this hose. And because it's an expandable hose, it actually builds pressure. So this is where we put the Reptile chip when we swell it up. It causes pressure because the expandable hose actually puts pressure behind it, so we're able to clean stuff. We can go and use it for filling the water for all their cages. And it just makes it a lot easier, especially when cleaning things. But these are all the adults. Pretty much everyone's back on feed, at least everyone who's had their eggs. We do have a few that will be having the eggs soon, we had talked about. But hopefully next year we'll get some more eggs. Really hoping to get some from our pastel Enchi Pied girl. She's beautiful, awesome. The last 2 years we've bred her. She has not produced anything. She just doesn't really have any interest in breeding, unfortunately. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to be able to show you the updates, new things we're doing, cool new things, like especially those ID tags and the water. Makes it way easier to be able to organize things, way easier to clean and wash everything out. But if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We do new videos every single Wednesday, and I'll see you next Wednesday.